So I'm going to show you in this video how your overswing can be part of the reason why you slice that golf ball over to the right hand side. So I just gave a lesson to a student, and what we found is as they go back, they were cupping the wrist too much in the backswing. But part of the reason is in an effort to hit the ball longer, they were starting to detach this right arm away from the body. And the more that their right elbow lifted, the more that this wrist started to cup. So this is something we can see the data here using hack motion on how that lead wrist started to cup. Now what we find is that when golfers start to cup the wrist and it opens the club face, making the ball start too far to the right, it's very difficult to then take it away a lot for the amateur golfer. Some professionals do this very well, but for most amateurs, once they start to cup the wrist, it becomes very difficult to then close it again. So what we want to try and do is keep that right elbow connected longer to the body, and you can see the way that by doing that, the right wrist remains flatter for longer. So the right elbow lifting creates a more open club face position, and a right elbow down keeps that closed. Now, you may even see some good players as they get to the top, they actually start to reconnect that right elbow, which is the catalyst, or one of the catalysts for bowing that left wrist and closing the club face so the ball doesn't go too far to the right. So grab yourself a head cover, put it under the right armpit, and what you're going to do is you feel like you squeeze this all the way to the top, keeping this pressure point under the armpit for longer, helping to keep that left wrist flatter. So when I do this, it becomes a lot easier to reduce the opening of the club face, so I have less need to be active at impact with my hands because the club face is already pointing where I need it to be. Take a head cover, put it under your armpit, keep the connection there, no dropping it, and you'll find that you'll hit the ball straighter and longer.